Alright, let's get started. Okay, before I get started, just so you know, I was in a party during this. That is, I was in a party just before this, but I feel like with some of the things they're playing right now, if the voice is shared, they likely will know streaming or whatever. Don't want to hear multiple things at once. So I'm about to get started here. So here's what to do. I'm about to go over to Karn and I'm about to switch something. So just in case. Because I'm getting this feeling that he might be armored. Because, you know, it's Topo after all. He has to have some sort of gimmick. So I'm going to pin this freaking Discord server and I'm going to get started. I'm also going to have to check my phone for comments because apparently you're into the right side of my screen. Despite the fact that I sent the Discord server, it's still not appearing on the right side of my screen. So, I'm going to have to pay very close attention. Like now. What's up, Saturday? I figured I'd do this since I haven't done it yet. Okay. Where's that move at? Freaking elegant blaster. Could have sworn it was here somewhere. There we are. We're also. That's just to get away from him. The other move we're gonna have is likely to be Super Electric Strike, which is subject to change depending on how much damage I'm able to do. So where's that move? There we go. One of the most powerful ultimates to use in raids, and one of the most powerful skills to use in breakers. And speaking of breakers, there's still like 3 or 4 more videos I gotta put out, like either tomorrow or the day after. One of them involves Popovich. My survivor team beat a high-level Cell Raider and a high-level Blue player respectively. Oh, you must have saw the video then, and I did, with Frieza and Cell. The Cell one, that one was just luck. The Frieza one, that's, I guess you can also chalk that one up to luck. But I was surprised the outcomes turned out the way they did. Like, why do they even have these, like... I'll just keep the one I have right now. I'm also gonna switch my main character because, again, in case I want to switch characters, like I could just go to her or anybody else because she has pretty much everything. As for everybody else, they still have some ways to go. The Boo Raider lost to the Super Time Machine and was stuck as Fat Boo. The Cell Raider got washed left and right. Man, Cell is just having a very, very rough time. And I don't get it. Like, Cell got a buff where he gets to level 4 faster and he's still getting washed. Like, do they need to buff him to the point where every time he eats a civilian or any survivor that he automatically gets 1 level up or something? Because it's not looking well for him. Now, as for Boo, he's one of the only people that I would actually want nerfed. One of which is that one thing when you're in the stomach. I feel like there should be a stomach time limit, and you can pretty much bypass the time limit by ripping out Boo's pod, because for some reason people just think it's funny to just camp the entire time. It's annoying. Might just be you, so again, I mean, now here's the thing, there have been some times where Cell will get lucky and hit me or something like that, but for the most part, the other 80–90% of the time I fight Cell, it doesn't end well for him.
Welcome, friend.
Okay, so let me check the time space delivery. How much am I missing? Jesus Christ, okay, hold on. Ooh, okay.
We have nice new...
That is a lot. Hold on. I'm gonna have to delete probably at least 20 of these, just in case. And hey Cam, what's up? Just started this particular stream. I haven't done anything yet. I'm about to accept everything from the system right here because apparently I'm missing a lot. All these dang TP. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. All that stuff I could have got. I wonder how much stuff I'm gonna get for this particular one. That is a lot of stuff I missed. And this person looks familiar. Broly for possible stand. I can't say I'm that shocked.
Sir.
Oh, how much time I have left for this particular raid? Again, I've been putting off on it. Well, one of us is because I've been playing Genshin, the other one is because, you know, I keep getting asked to play Breakers for days right now. 11? Okay, so I have today another like 3 days. That shouldn't take much. Did you hear about Grade 8 Vegeta? I've heard about him for a while. I've heard about him since his trailer came out, though I do not know how he works yet. I remember, like, I've only seen one teaser trailer for him. I haven't seen anything else for him. So if there is another one, just let me know. I'll be sure to give it a look and have my 2 cents on it. But I am optimistic. I am looking forward to seeing what he can do. Hopefully it'll get people to stop picking Super Boo. Just being in his dang stomach. That is annoying. Zangief's team plays every match against Broly with Mel Singer and Zodiac. Like you can put any grappler's theme for any any grab spammer. You could put in Alex's name for Street Fighter 3. You could put in Zangief over there. Yeah, that noise. That her noise. I know exactly what it is. I don't know what to do an impression of right now. I don't want to, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Every time he goes for the spinning power driver. Let's see. And that noise I think was in the original Street Fighter 2, not even Super Street Fighter 2. Like the original Obnoxious Laugh as well. And Zangief in that game, he's just completely cheap in that game. Funny enough, like, he's probably not even like the best player like in the game, but when you look at the AI control them, it's like they do not want you to get into the next stage at all. There probably isn't a lot of people at all that have made it to arcades. Oh, is this guy armored? It's very likely. Are you going to play? I'm guessing you mean DB, like Dragon Ball Breaker. Oh shoot! Oh my god, that move. Dragon Ball Breaker, I don't know. I already played it earlier. I say, like, and apparently somebody thought it'd be funny to, again, like, it was the person in the party too, to, play as Boo like 2-3 times and camp near the pod like 2-3 times.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on. There's something I need to test. Just one thing. I need to get close to him now. Oh my god. Okay, that's all I want to say. You can't be grabbed. Oh, that was a nice pepper block. But yeah, I do not have any. But yeah, I do not have any BlazBlue game. If that's what you meant earlier. If it was just a typo, you made Dragon Ball the Breakers game again. I already played it earlier. And at the event I do play, it'll probably be like tomorrow or day after. There's still a couple of pre-recorded videos I need to put in first. I don't want to out-prioritize those to forget about them because it's happened before. And we really have a negative, or like better than that. I'm gonna tell you right now, you fighting with that in mode like Michael fighting my whole freaking body. You think I'm joking, like that's my life fall. Way too many people with that. Sort of. You buffoon. You ignoramus, I swear to God. You, why did you do that? How could you? You really did a total hook attack against Topo. What are you drinking? I'm curious. I swear to God, people make stupid decisions in this mode.
Thank you.
Rig juice. He probably is drinking rig juice. Oh. Yep. We're gonna work as a team. Now what's Kai saying that? Idiot. In fact, why would you even? I'm trying to think. Like isn't? Hold on, where is he? That this preset with solar flare.
Don't get too confident.
Do you really think solar flare is gonna work on this particular? What level are you? Hold on, I ain't check it again.
Don't get too confident.
I don't care about getting points. I just need to check out this Trunks real quick because this guy, you can't be level 80. You can't be. Like your brother must have been on the space when that gonna happen. Ain't no way. Like, they probably pranking everybody here. Like, I'm trying to think that he just went AFK and just told his friends to level him up through the freaking expo mission or something. He can sort of hook attack up. But I know what it is. I don't care if I died.
You'll pay for this.
I'll pay for it. Freaking have freaking Trunks pay for it. No, but no, I know exactly what. But I know exactly what rig juice is. I saw the episode when they both drank that rig juice, and they were so smart. They were in like a whole nother like they were speaking in a way where
You're
everybody
certainly nothing
else
to write
couldn't
home
understand
about.
them.
Are you feeling okay?
Vidal, do we watch the same thing? We were asking if I'm okay for it. Ask Trunks that. Usually in streams like this, while I'm doing a raid, we usually are off to a at least decent start. Literally everybody died but like one person. But yeah, like again, I am familiar with the thing. Again, I saw the episode. Like to everybody else, they were speaking gibberish because of like all the smart words they were saying and everything. With them, like we saw them talking on the dimension, they would have like a normal conversation, and there was like writing everywhere. And they do all that stuff just to get out of cleaning up and doing their jobs in the show. Anybody checking all these universe trends? You can. This looks like the female saying that you see when you go to like pretty much like the standard female saying that that Xenoverse shows how they look pretty much. Like in all the like promotional art stuff. Well, enough of that. Let's just hope we don't get the other guy again.
Sup?
Actually, before that, he actually spelled saying right. Finally, there's other people who didn't spell saying right. That happened earlier too. Checking notifications. So, well, according to that one, it's a good thing I don't have notifications on. Hold on. I gotta look at that afterwards. Wait, how long has it been? Hold on. No. Run it back. You almost have 10 million points. I don't think he stepped foot outside in a very long time. Because I keep seeing these particular like 5 people in the top, like at the top 5, especially this person and this person. I'm just gonna take a guess. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who that is. The lies thought about it. I don't take much, but oh yeah. So 2 times. Okay. So double Zenny experience points. Earn double Zenny experience points. What's the breakers one? Complete missions and breakers and rewards. So on the 14th, you get 5 mixed capsule Z's. And a special Piccolo artwork. Okay. Speaking of artwork, I'm still hoping that you're able to like create your own. And another thing, we don't have any sort of date or any sort of speculation as to when DLC 16 is coming out, do we?
Sup?
I take it that's still like hidden, like from the public, whatever. I don't know why though. I don't like having to wait like 6, 7, 8 months just for the next DLC to pop up and it be lackluster. It's annoying. Like, even when this one appeared, I was a bit I don't know. It's like some stuff I liked about it and some stuff I didn't. But yeah. So I had a feeling it was the only person that had 10,000 points. So I just think, it's probably him. I just pretty much moved on from it. I know by then. Hold on, what is it? Sunday. Yeah, I know between today and probably Friday there's gonna be at least another like 7, 8 people with over 10k points, and one of those is gonna wind up being like a modder or something, if not 3 of them. Spamming the same moves like everybody else does, because that's pretty much how everybody gets like the top rank in this thing. It just spam 2 combos at max. It's being generous, because usually it's just square triangle. Now, I'm not going to say everybody's a victim of that. I know people play different, but for the most part, when people are associated with a particular race, it's usually that tactic. And I see another version of Cooler. I see a male saying with Beerus' clothes, which means we're likely going to have to carry him. And looking at Darkness Mixer, I do want that move, but only for Crystal Words. I'll get you behind that over here with me. Okay, good. You know, something told me that this person was really gonna have gigantic roar or move like Everest Death Beam. Something told me. Oh, I told you. She's trying to breast kick me. Leave me alone. No, go away. This guy here, even when he's not looking at me, he does that particular move just so I can take some damage. This is my experience. Female Earthlings and female Saiyans. He's doing it again. Who did that? We're going to use Big League. It has to be that. Why do you have Golly Display? You know the move don't work online like that. Yeah, I had the move too, but you've been able to see me even use that preset. Because again, that's supposed to be like particular. Because again, that's supposed to be connected to her strongest preset. I don't want to have I don't want to wear it out or make it so that she's like dependent on that particular transformation to beat her opponents. That's why she doesn't really go that far. Going like at most you see the battle damage version, which is the like pretty much like the Ocean's Sign version. I can't say Omen because it's not the. What the? Toka, what are you doing to the dang floor? Stop that. There's nothing to you. The problem with Golly Display online is that it's consistent. And sometimes with that particular move, it's like sometimes like when they land it, they're slightly too far from them, and then they just reset. So you can't get a good like combo off or anything. Nope. Oh, I pressed evasive. You read all the way. Yep. And that's why. Because every time I'm about to, I get attacked by some nonsense. Hold on. He gonna do it again too, doing this dude. He was not doing it this frequently earlier. Zick assist if you land. Okay, so okay, let me read this again. Hold on. The problem with Golly Display is that online is it consistent if you're on someone instead of being knocked away. Okay. Okay, I had to double check to see if Tupper was doing Pillow Storm again. But like, the only person that's Pillow Storm this often is who? It's freaking like Roswell to Black. I can't keep flash driving everybody. Very breaker's tactic.
pay for this.
Freaking the super electric strike. The only thing about that move in breakers is the fact that if you're like too close to a wall, or anything that kind of comes close to the area, like it doesn't go all the way and you're left open. That's its only weakness.
It still needs something.
I have a lot of Zenny, mainly because I barely ever spend it anymore. Because way back when, I used to spend Zenny on the clothes of, I think it was Toa, and it was, I think, like Bardock or Beerus or someone else. But that was back when level 6 QQ bangs weren't a thing yet. The highest was level 5, so I had to strategize to find out which would be the best level 5. I mean, a lot of people were trying to do that. A lot of people try to have 3-bar builds. And nowadays you can just have level 6 and you can make a character completely overpowered, which is what I do for all my characters. I haven't done so in a long time, but I probably will do so in the future. Alright, how many points does that make? Hold on, before we do that, what is that name? You really think you're funny, don't you? You want to be that guy this stream. We should have been able to convert Zenny into TP metals. That's what I was thinking too. This guy got a stupid name too. But the reason why is because they probably want you to spend actual like USD or whatever type of currency that you're from on this game. So that's why they do that. Now I believe that should also be the case for breakers. I feel like you should also be able to convert Zenny into the TP tokens as well, because nobody wants to level up only to get like 3 tokens and everything else costs like 550 on sale. Nobody want to do that because they're literally forcing you to buy it with actual money at that point. Even a free-to-play game like Genshin allows you to progress when you're doing certain events.
Welcome.
And speaking of Zenny, hold on, before we do anything, how long has it been since they have updated this dang skill shot? Look, I know I've been through this already. I know I've discussed this before, but this needs to be updated for people who don't have a lot of TP metals. Not everybody has like a TP metal tree in the backyard they can just pull from. Not that you have to spend money to TP metals zeros too, because you could choose to. Yeah, I know you could choose to, but people just like you could literally go to an expert mission tour and get a lot of TP metals that way, or you could just use the Dragon Balls to get 200 per time, or you can go the other route and just mod and get the max amount of TP metals and get everything from like the TP metal shop and get all the mascots that you pretty much want. Like, I don't know.
Sup?
Check our notifications just in case. Again, I gotta do so every so often because, again, right now they're off because something tells me that somebody's gonna type in something that's just, I don't know, annoying, or they might type a lot or something. Because there have been people who just don't stop texting on PlayStation that kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, I can't lie. No, I'm in the mood. Hello. Let's see here. In Dragon Ball The Breakers, you're forced to pay money to get TV because at least once you're reached max level of Dragon 50. This is the thing though, you don't even get a lot doing that. But yeah, I do feel like I feel like if the place was bigger, I also feel like when you join other people's rooms in that game, you should be able to join that particular spot. So you guys are in the same little lobby, you could probably do emotes there and stuff. So you can actually take pictures. Yeah, there should kind of be a photo mode in that game while you're waiting and stuff. And no, I don't want it to be censored like some games. Looking at you, Xenoverse. Again, not to sound like a broken record, but that bothers me. The fact that they will put stuff in the game only to censor the stuff that makes the least amount of sense. But yeah, Dragon Ball The Breakers, like, I feel like that one I don't even want to say it's paid progression, but that actually makes me beg the question. When the next part comes out, like season 2, is it going to be the farmer with the shotgun as level 50? Or is it going to be somebody else as level 50? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know if it's going to be a different character or it's going to be the farmer again. Because it can't be the same quotes. It might be some stuff completely different.
Army liquid gold.
What the heck did I get hit by? I got hit by the ghost of Topo. Get away from me. Oh, dude, okay. No, sit still. You're getting poisoned today. Oh my freaking god. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, you sit still. For the love of God, just get poisoned. Thank you. After Dragon Tier 50, we should have gotten at least 5 spirits. I feel like it also, like, it could either be spirits. Wait, first off, before I get to the clue, let me read the full comment before I put my stress in it. I think it's we should have gotten at least 5 spirit summon tickets, each time we level up beyond that. Yeah, instead it's just 1, and that's not enough. Like, you can't do a single pull and get the same thing because that happened to me earlier today. Needless to say, I tried to do a 10 summon, or especially the 11 summon, and got nothing but the same Z fighter. Nothing but Krillin, nothing but TM, nothing but Goku. And this is annoying to get. I don't want to go to that game to keep getting Goku. I can't get a single sprint to save my life in that game. I can't get perfect Kamehameha for Cell. Instead, I'm cursed with getting Goku. The same thing over and over again. It's not even like it's a different Goku so I can get like another costume, because it's still one costume and one move I need for, which is Super Spirit Bomb. And I can't get either of those. And this guy's getting punched to a certain angles where I can't hit him with his freaking set. This man really had to do Power Rush. Oh, it's got locked on in there. Are you? No, forget that. You're not about to kill me after this nonsense. I'm gonna put all the family where I can get sprint. So, yeah, it's still a low chance of getting it. And that's what I hate about the particular game and why the game should have been free to play, because of its addictive, like, gambling system to try to get certain characters and stuff. Because some people do have addicted to that type of stuff to the point where their wallet becomes empty because they went too far with it. But yeah, that sprint thing, it's like, I don't know, I'm just not able to get it. But I feel like it could also be cool if you could actually have a choice in what you get too, whether you want like Zenny, whether you want TP tokens, whether you want like a summon or something. Like, I feel like if given a freedom of choice when you level up, or multiple things after that, since you went so far, the cost would be good. Now again, it could still be a thing because the game's still young, it's still early. So there's still room for plenty of opportunity for that. That's the only reason why I don't press that game too much about certain stuff. Is the fact that the game is not like it hasn't had a lifelong span yet. Long lifespan. Try to go. I mixed it up. Okay, someone dropped. Whew. Wow, I got a lot of points that time. That's the kind of points I need.
It still needs something.
I'm trying to think of other transfers that should be in the game. I'm not gonna say Hercule, mainly because Hercule's like his moves in this game are stuff like rolling Hercule punch. That's not really gonna do much. Dynamite kick, that might do something. We have like Savior or something like that, like Savior has come. You don't want to be locked onto the Raider. You don't. Same thing with Taunt. You don't want to be locked onto the Raider. The only time that could work is if somebody's trying to put in like Dragon Balls or something, and even that. You'll probably conflict with each other more than one person has that. But yeah, Hercule, yeah, he's likely gonna be a survivor skin. Because again, he's not weak, but he's not as strong as Videl either, to the point where you can actually take on some of the villains to some extent. But yeah, Hercule, yeah, he could be a survivor skin. You could probably do that one thing we did to Hercule, where not Hercule, we did this, so just punch him and get slapped away. Starts off with Boo, and he never really met Frieza like that. Launch, yeah, I wanted her to be a skin. And I said that whether it be Launch's ability or Maya's ability, I said that should be whereas your actual gun, you're just shooting, it does a little bit of damage. It doesn't need to do too much, but it needs to do a little bit of damage. So yeah, and then Shaolin, Shaolin and Knowledge, I'm not familiar with. They're probably in the original Dragon Ball or something. So I'm not really familiar with those two.
Sir.
Actually, hold on. Before I find another one, I need to see where I am on the board. Again, being number one in a mode like this does not matter to me in the slightest. Even if it's the grade 8 one, that also doesn't matter to me in the slightest. 100k points is all I need, and after that I kind of play around, kind of look through the comments in the stream and stuff. Okay. Almost 35% of the way there, I like that. I'm about to say, like, at minimum only need one more try, as long as they do very, very well. I just need to hit him with nothing but Super Electric Strike. Actually, No. I was about to say, if I did a build with I like you better when you're mad at my Frieza, would that give him like a big boost on using Super Electric Strike as much? Let's see here. Someone is a girl in the lobby wearing something different. Oh, her. Oh, those two. Yeah, one of them who actually wants to survive, and the other one wants to see the Raider for themselves firsthand. Like they're not going to be killed after that. That makes me beg the question though. Like, if because this is about Xenoverse 3. That makes me better. Like that makes me question if Xenoverse 3 is going to look very similar to Breakers, or it's going to have a graphical or it's going to have like a graphical like upgrade from Breakers, because Breakers does look good. It does look good. Like it does look a little bit funny in some aspects, but for the most part, some of the stuff in that game actually does look better than this game.
Sir.
But again, I'm expecting a lot of stuff for this particular shot to be in that game. Waiting on either three. No, that's not about it. We're waiting on 3 more people. We have just us 3, and 3 CPU partners. We're going to be killed easily. We're in the way a little bit. I may know how, I guess, well I do in this game, but I do know my limits as well. I do know for a fact that if we have 3 CPUs fighting this guy, we're going to wind up losing. So while this is happening, I'm going to check into the notifications. There is not. Okay, so Imitation and Vanitas Asteroid. I feel like I've heard of Vanitas, not Imitation before. Thanks in advance. Well, at least we're not fighting each other. Everybody that says that before they start fighting, they usually ends up with some bull. And while this is happening, let me check the subscription list to see if I have missed anything. Oh, yeah. The poll that you did 6 hours ago. In regards to the 4 Saiyans as custom mentors. Me, I voted Bardock. See, and the reason why is because Raditz, hold on. Raditz's combos got nerfed. Nappa, he's just kind of slow. Turles, he doesn't really have a problem. But he's not as annoying as Bardock. Bardock literally has the go-to moveset that every male Earthling has. And it's the most annoying thing. The only thing that Bardock doesn't have that other male Saiyans have is Death Beam. Or male Earthlings. That is the only thing. If Bardock had Death Beam, he would be like probably B #1. Okay, let me use Elegant Blast. Maybe not. Let me read this first. It's worth mentioning that Kakugayara. Difficulty doesn't just affect the algorithm, but the damage output varies too. What is it? That sounds like Rebuff Hit of Fury. We're doing more damage than... Okay. I'm starting to feel like that's the case with Street Fighter 2. Because for some reason I remember doing that one, like that back down forward fireball to Chun-Li, and she lost no health when I hit her. Let's see here. On the hardest difficulty, they're attached to do more damage, especially supers. For example, the Sentinel from the X-Men can KO you after one combo, ending with a super. That literally sounds like Tekken 7's story mode. That literally sounds like Real Ball Fatal Fury Special. Yeah, because Real Fatal Fury Special does that. I mean, the other games too, but still. That gives a twist, because you can get killed in like 1p, you can get killed like 1p power, and that's it. Change the capsule end. No. We need more than that. And that right there is why. Senno is easily one of the hardest opponents I have made as an AI person to be a normal character. I mean, he is a Sentinel. They're meant to adapt to mutants. So, like, especially when I saw the, I think the Days of Future Past movie, where they looked much different, were much more intimidating. Scarlet as well. Okay. I guess you mean for more combat. Nope. No, I already knew Toppo was coming. Look, the CPU got that covered. Don't worry about it. Oh, your own Scarlet. I read it kind of fast, and I'm more kind of Scarlet has the The only character I haven't lost I have to go to a Shaya every day. Why did I not just miss that? Twice. Why is he done? Like, not Ultra Instinct Toppo. You got Destruction Toppo. Stop that. Look at it. Memory says it correctly. I don't even think Toppo even attempted to dodge anything in the Rican anime.
You'll pay for this.
For Xiaoyu and Videl, I just make them whip the command grabs and get a free punish. That reminds me of, I think I said Blue Mary before, where I would just bait her to, like, by hitting the air, she'll do a counter. I can get a free, like, heavy kickoff. I got a lot of points doing that. Me and Vanitas, because we both have Super Electric Strike, the go-to move for this particular raid.
Your time with Gohan is really showing.
Yes, it would show if I'd actually learned Super Electric Strike from Gohan. There isn't a single move I have on this character, on this preset, that is Gohan related. Drain Food isn't his. Poisoning isn't his. Bending Kamehameha, like, that one's like someone else's. I don't think I don't recall freaking Gohan ever doing that. Hello there? What's up? I'm saying, like, the only thing you missed, Mary said it correctly, there was like 2-3 people that use Auto Health and Stamina Recovery, Limit Burst. I did the attack up, and in the very first match, someone had the bright idea to do Sword of Hope attack up. But I'm going to try not to talk about him for a long time. Mainly because that ticks me off. Okay. And then we have this character. This old easy mode, handheld, brain dead character freaking breakers. That's why when I picked this person, which was like less than 5 times, I lured myself at max like Majin Buu. Because Super Buu is already cheap and Kid Buu is unbeatable. I was like, you think I'm joking? Like, take a month to try to actually kill Kid Buu. Like, seriously. Like, if he's coming at you, like, in like a serious fashion. If you're fighting Cell, you can beat him. You fight Frieza, you can beat him. Kid Buu's the only one. Alright, how much points does that make? I'm gonna take a guess and say that's probably 100k right there. Mr. Comment. Let me read that then. Oh, okay, I got the points. In less than an hour too. Nice. Xiaoyu and... see here. Haven't... okay, let me read the first comment first, then I'll get to yours. Xiaomi does command grabs, never connecting the neutral if you hold the back button or crouch block. So it's like a blockable grab then. For what it looks like. Haven't seen you since I saw you. I headed out of town to Mexico a few weeks no internet. Oh. Well, I hope your time in Mexico was a, I guess, fruitful one, or an enjoyable experience. I've never been to Mexico. Yep, that's the exact quote too.
Sup?
It took no time getting those lines in the studio. I would say at maximum probably took what, like based on how long it took, less than 3 minutes. It's just a bunch of monkey noises. That's all it is. Fully freedom with full freedom with dirt bikes. That sounds fun. But yeah, me, I've never really traveled outside of the US. But I have moved from state to state. Hasn't been that way for a very long time, but like there was like 4 different states that I actually have lived in before. Huh. I actually got a full lobby. Ain't that something? I'll check the notifications after this particular match. I can always check it right now, but I doubt anything popped up. And then the most suicidal character to pick in this particular mode, I think, is Pycon, because he's gonna keep locking on to you. Him, no, so like not even Hercule, because Hercule's that's by choice, whether you do taunt. The other one, you had to have like max key, and that's not very hard to get with Pycon, since it only has like 6.5 bars of key. Mexico is fun. A few things can be dangerous, by the way, not to hang with friends who aren't the same people as before. Yeah, I agree with you. It's a certain thing just about everywhere. But I understand when no. Come here. I really don't even need all these points right now because, again, hold on. While you're sitting there and listen, you never heard of Narcos? No, I've heard of that. I've heard of Narcos. You can hear us close. Oh, always that super, it's always that limited. Like, we have capsules. Like, how is that such a, like, how is that such a difficult concept to grasp that we have 24 capsules between the 6 of us? Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what, yeah, I know exactly what it is. Fortunately, I haven't come across any of them. I say, like, I give you like real life stories and a bunch of other stuff. But, yeah, like the last thing I want is an experience or something like that. Yep. Don't lead him towards me. It didn't even hurt him because he kind of lagged. Oh, time skipping topo. You know what, next match I might see how much points I get using the Freezer Soldier. Because again, the Cyberman really can't do it, he can't blow him up. And the Freezer Soldier is much more challenging. Hercule is suicidal because you actually have to get close to hit him. And Topazor is in the move. Every single time I hit him with this move, all of a sudden he starts lagging, and I know he's lagging because his house freezes. Oh wait. Oh, that went straight through his body like 3 times.
You'll pay for this. Hakai!
But yeah, back to something previous I said. I feel like they should add more moves for Crystal Raid. Including moves like Donuts Mixer, Bake Sphere, and maybe even some moves that are from like Dragon Ball Superhero, like from other characters. How much points I got? Okay, that's actually the most amount of points I've gotten so far.
It still needs something.
Because I would much rather a move or a certain thing appear in this game late than never. I know a lot of people still want to see certain stuff appear in this game. Why I get this feeling Bulma's going to start yelling on my left here?
People of Canton City,
That's
have
right,
you
because
been
she
to
is
the
gonna
Hero
yell at me too.
Coliseum yet? There you can enjoy.
Getting down by lava cells was just a thing in breakers. I've only been down by lava cell, if memory serves it correctly, I think twice, if not 3 times at max. After those 2 or 3, never got down by him again. But as a like, I would much rather get down by Spopovich than Larva Cell, because Larva Cell can't even fly. It doesn't even have any key blasts. So again, getting down by like Spopovich makes more sense than Larva Cell. I've never gotten down by him. I've only gotten down by him usually when I'm at zero change, and that was in early game. Like an early game is when I was getting hit by him. Like it wasn't until later where I actually started getting more abilities and got better doing stuff, got more used to doing stuff, that I never got down by him afterwards. I always grab and do combos on Rainbow. Well, here's the thing. For this particular boss, Topo, you can't grab him. You can't use certain moves against him, like God Fist, Burning Strike. Like, you can't really use any fixed animation moves on him. So I have to rely on just staying away from him and utilizing moves like Super Electric Strike or Giant Storm. I'd much rather prefer the former against something like this. But actually, hold on. Before I get this thing started, so you said you do combos and stuff. What's your main race that you pick in this game? The reason why I need to make sure is because, again, some races do more damage than others in terms of basic attacks.
Goku!
So like, again, it's also sometimes depending on the transformation. But me, personally, I wouldn't do melee attacks unless I already have like a Divinity Unleashed active and I'm trying to gain ki for the next super attack. Because super attacks in this mode will do much more damage than just regular attacks. But yeah, again, this particular mode, just like I guess on like Topo or if you use Zamasu or Broly, don't get near them. Stay away from them. I say like you need all the keyblades you can get. Using that to boost Soul's super armor. As beneficial as that particular super soul might be to some extent when it comes to fighting raid bosses, I wouldn't be too reliant on it because, well, like there's something about super armor that has its downside, especially in raids like that. There where male Saiyans. Me right now, I don't have a male Saiyan. The only male Saiyan I kind of that I had, his name was Jack, and even then, lore-wise, he's not even a Saiyan. I just made him that race, so he fight differently. Because even when I was playing, I think it was Xenoverse 1 when I created him, I think I don't even think I put a transformation on him. Because again, transformations were ultimates in that game. So like in this game, it has its own it has its own slot, and I appreciated that. I rarely ever use my male Saiyan. I mainly use female Earthlings and female Saiyans. Same here. And again, like for my Frieza, as you can plainly see, he's mostly used for raids. I have some other characters, my female Majin, they get like. Sometimes I bring her up for certain raids, like kind of like the Hercule one, because I remember that people use stuff like Angry Hit back then to get the most amount of damage, and she did the most amount of damage because of her strike supers are at 125. What the heck? I'm about to say, like, where the rest of them? Why are you using the square combo? And you wonder why you died doing that. This guy just ran up on an armored yeah, risky. Is everybody just standing? Oh, forget this crap. Hold on. Back up. You see, here's just the thing, like, male Saiyans to me wouldn't be as boring if they weren't so common. Because you see them a lot, or whatever, like, oh shoot. Is this being serious right now? I didn't even care about dying when I wanted to be over. Everybody just kept running up on him. I was saying, like, I only have so many capsules.
Let's
I'm about to say, like, one person had like 0 contribution. I looked at it real quick. Oh, Jesus Christ, get me out of that one. People out here using the square combo on an armored topo. He must have had an extensive... I don't know what to say. Again, like, there's only so much my character can do against armor. Because, again, like, you saw me having to perfect block everything when he was targeting me. Everybody else, I don't even think they even used their capsules. At the event they did, they pretty much used all of them. Because a lot of the people... No, hold on. Before I do that, hold on. Wait, we guys... Okay. I touched on for something else. Let me just, the last 5 people. Ain't no freaking way you got that many wins online. Like you had to been jumping people. Especially with Future Trunks and Dragon, but you had to been jumping people fight like that. Like, all these guys are male Saiyans, aren't they? Yeah. Big Bang Kamehameha Split and Galaga and Spirit Bomb. Like, you don't need that many powerful, like, Key Blast related skills. What do you think Mail Sand means? Jesus Christ. Finally, something different. Kind of. His favorite character is Cyberman. That's actually impressive. Mine's probably still Ultra Instinct Goku or something because of that event. Oh, that must be Dell. Because of that Earthling event.
Sup?
Okay, let's try this again. Minus the square button on the freaking topo. That's literally that's the literal equivalent of trying to run up on a change 4 raider when you're level 0 or 1. You know how it's gonna end. Okay, everybody chose their characters relatively quick. Whew. Okay, let's try this again. But yeah, like, again, looking at the comment up there. Actually, this thing I missed. I only kept one because it was my main character OC of mine. Like, some of them I've kept. I think like 1 or 2 I have. Only until I progress in that particular story, which I will. Freaking God. Level 47, he ain't got no clothes on. Oh, you had to be pregnant. You probably watching the stream having a good old laugh right now. Just... Hey, where is he? Nope. Fight back a little. It's funny he says fight back a little when he's trying to in that game. I mean, granted, they take lines from this game, still. What are you swinging at? Top tier original character in the game, your opinions. If you're talking about this game, Cell. No, not Cell. Sorry, I'm thinking about the comment down there. It's most definitely the cool. If you're talking about like customization key-wise, Cooler, Hit, and Bardock. And any annoying person would think you're Dragon Ball. But I'm this game. Honestly, like the top tier original like cast characters, like most definitely Cooler. Like he literally has a super soul that nurses damage, and he's still doing like massive monster damage. And that is without the customization key. That's like standard Cooler. What the? Oh. Yeah, that's what I meant. That makes you better depression. What's Rose Goku Blast Line gonna do when he's not sure he's not powerful enough? It's probably gonna be that he's probably gonna say that one thing when he grabs you in this game. Oh, right here. I was hoping I wouldn't lose that much stamina. Nope. You know what? It's not. It's not your fault. I was a lie. I really had to take time to like up and reflect on that. That was not his fault. Back up. I'm trying to pick everybody up. Freaking. What kind of demon is this perfect bug man? We only have like one nickname for Freeze, and that's just Xenomorph, that's famous third form. Everything else is fine. Well, hold on. Okay, Ricochet. I'm still doing burst. You said the big slow. Fat bubblegum man. Super bubblegum man. Kid bubblegum man. This one out here really using that move that somebody already got down. Okay, got him.
You'll pay for this.
Alright. While this is happening, let me charge the phone. As I lie, I can see it about to die. It's at 6% right now. Last I once was phone to die, all of a sudden I'm not able to see some of the comments that come up.
It still needs something.
You're skipping a leg? They probably had been. Him and Jiren both. They probably both skipping a leg day. Like, I feel like maybe everybody in that universe skips leg day. With the exception of like one person. Even then, I'm forgetting who that even is. Alright, let me go ahead and check notifications while this is loading. Never mind, something else had happened. About 30 minutes ago, that's not relevant to me. Okay. What would you like to see the patch notes to change the mechanics to this game? Well, I like it better when you're mad for starters, that particular Super Soul. That needs to change. Because people have been abusing that in player matches to the point where they become, I don't want to say unbeatable, but they just become just that much of a thorn when you're fighting them. The other thing is giant Namekians, they need to be patched out. Getting tired of because here's the thing, with giant Namekians, I am so tired of going through my characters and having to pick one in order to switch their moveset around so I can accommodate for that particular fighting pattern. Because that is annoying, the fact that I have to literally have an anti-giant Namekian preset. I hated that. I remember years ago I hated having to counter stuff like Pure Storm Marbling Drop. Fortunately, that's not in the game anymore. Giant Namekians is all that's left from mods. After that, when they're gone, they're likely going to try to find something else to cheese people with because they can't fight any other way. Nerf Key Blast cancel? I don't know about that one. But yeah, like that particular one, Key Blast canceling, and this one, sometimes you need the Key Blast cancel for certain characters, for certain moves, especially when people are trying to do certain challenges for stuff.
Sup?
Alright, let me go to quick match. Let me read the comments that I missed. I love how Labco 21 having a stomp move of fighters alone started disturbing my thing when it comes to Dragon Ball. That's actually news to me. Huh. Alright then. I thought that particular phrase was even before that. Didn't know it was originated from her. But I can't be that. But I'm not surprised either. See here, I would hope Nerf Key Blast canceled. But yeah, so like they always see. Here's the thing about this game: they nerf something that's unnecessary, and they buff something that's unnecessary. Like the biggest example was, of course, this DLC, DLC 15. When they buffed, when they accidentally buffed, I like it better when you're mad. And then they, for some reason, they did something with Flash Bomber, and I'm thinking to myself, there isn't anybody from me within a 300-mile radius that uses Flash Bomber normally. Like that's like me right now going into a player match or a ranked match and somebody has Spirit Boost or Giga Boost in their preset. That's not going to happen. The only people who would put something like that on is they have body chains and they're trolling you with it. And even then, that's not even going to happen. They have like 4 charges. Yeah, they just remember. Yeah, I thought so. Like I thought I heard that phrase earlier. Oh shoot! I actually forgot. Okay, first I'll stop screaming. Second, I actually forgot to pick the Pizza Soldier. I'll do that afterwards. But I want to see if I can somehow kill him in this particular round. So as soon as you sit still, Token, Jesus Christ. Come arrest me here. I'm gonna shake you down with this thing. Freaking relentless. Oh my freaking god. Dude, stop with the freaking melee attacks. At least he's trying to poison him and trying to get some damage off him. You're doing absolutely no damage. No, hold on. I'm not going to get his way, because if he keeps running, I'm not going to be able to connect this move. I did that. No. This moron over here. We weren't even getting attacked when we used that little burst. We have capsules for that. Hold on, you see a magic trick. And just like that, all of our health bars are full. I mean, except for you, who just got thrown. But you're lucky I popped that capsule. No, you're not. I would also like to see every character, like male Earthlings, hit Vegeta and Nerf combos to be removed. Hit combo canceling only comes from Hit Awoken. That doesn't come from standard hit. Like Hit Awoken after that particular episode came out and a bunch of other stuff, when they had Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, that's when they gave him a particular buff more than a whole different preset. Which is what they could have did with Gohan. But they decided to just make Dragon Ball Superhero an entirely new character with buffs moves. And none of the moves are even good. Infinite combo in there. I mean, people are going to keep finding infinite combos regardless. The only way you can patch infinite combos is if the character recovers faster. And nobody wants to fight something like that. The only hit nerf I would want to see. Hold on, first let me stop shooting Key Blast. So the only hit nerf I would actually want to see is his grab. That's the only one. Like that one, he could just loop it to a wall the entire time, and that's completely unfair to anybody. everything else, as annoying as it is, all you have to do is just avoid his elbow. Once you avoid the elbow, then you can avoid being comboed. Well, if you want such a freaking snare, I don't know if I should just use this, because you just want to. Oh, I blocked. How you doing a man? You really did try to do like a burst kick on Hakai. I thought the other guy was high. Have you played Monopoly? Have I played Monopoly before? Yes. On any system or on any phone? No. Played the actual board game with the family a very long time ago. But I have played a Monopoly before. I've also played football Monopoly as well.
You're certainly nothing to write home about. Are you feeling okay?
Without shut up. Oh, so I don't see you out there right now. Sitting there fighting Topo. You're over here chasing me around with armor. What's you fighting at? I'm not even able to. I just don't want to hear that right now. I'm over here getting a D after getting second place. Meanwhile, I get like third place when I'm getting like a B or an A rank. It makes no sense with the points in this thing. You said board games besides Uno? Well, Uno isn't really even a board game. That was more of a card game anyway. You say, hey, going to jail, Dad gave it up. Yeah, I know the feeling. Again, I haven't played Monopoly in a very long time, but still. There's one thing I remember, it's that jail. There's a lot of board games I used to play back then. There's actually a whole closet full of them right now that I don't play anymore. Sorry, he's lost someone else. Unfortunately, you don't either. I mean, board games are cool. Again, board games are more fun when you have more than 2 players during it. Like, they're not as fun with just 2 people. Just making sure the other guy power isn't challenging me or anything, or checking my stuff. Okay. Because if he was challenging me, it wouldn't have ended well for him.
Sup?
Not that I'm super overconfident, but I know what I could do and I know what I fought before. When I fought nothing but the cheapest things in this game. You said you prefer Uno? Uno, yeah, I'm gonna say Uno's cool. I'm gonna say you can also play Uno over here, like on the on the system as well. That's also fun. The reason why I really haven't streamed Uno is because if I'm playing with friends, they could easily look at my cards, unless we're on teams. Then that doesn't really matter. The only other thing I can do is play with like randoms and stuff, which I actually could do. I still have Uno installed on the PlayStation. I just haven't played it in a very long time. What have you done in Christmas? Not much. Not much. I mean, like, do I wish I would have done? Do I wish we had done more? Yeah, but for the most part, I was just chilling, and I just started streaming some games. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I missed. I'm just scrolling up some. It's just in case, because I feel like there's one. Because I feel like there's at least one I missed. Yeah, that one. I'd rather leave key canceling as is because many cast characters would be unviable without it. That is correct. See, like that. You see, and the thing is, the game itself actually knows about people key canceling. That's why they gave characters like Jocko and Hercule like a buff when it came to that. To get the next fight advantage. It's like Hercule himself doesn't really need that because he can already cancel just about any combo of his by holding block. Probably gonna miss. Yeah, I thought so. Is there a key cancel coming there? I mean, hold on. Okay, Arnaldo, which one do you find to be more, I guess, annoying? Would it be key canceling or key stunning? Because I know a lot of people have certain views between the two. In that mood, freaking, no, let me say that from hand. Every time I'm about to do super electric strike, that stupid move comes out. Now I'm not about to lose points to that guy. First off, who keeps doing it? Oh, Beer's close in, of course. Can't even be shocked. Key cancel going on to you? Okay, good, he's down. I don't have to deal with that anymore. That freaking bully move. Here's the thing. Did I have to do it before? Yeah, I did. Did I take it out? Yeah. The only reason why I have it on my presets was to counter Giant to make it, as you already know. Alright, I get people up. Okay, I hear Crush Cannon. I saw a miss. The key cancel is not because I'm playing key snap. Oh shoot. I do feel like on certain topics or certain things they are a bit foolish or bad to touch, but for some things it's like, I don't know. This game is good at its core. It's just a lot of missed opportunities. A lot of common sense things that should have been in this game aren't. Because as long as you give fans what they want, they're gonna give you more money. Like nobody's gonna want to pay for like this particular DLC. The only thing that really saved it in my opinion and some other people's were Gamer 1 and 2. I hate fighting them, but they're the best thing about the DLC. Rephrase it. It's not so much I hate fighting them. It's just their super souls I hate having to deal with. Really rephrase it like that. What? That super level shot went straight through you.
You'll pay for this.
It still needs something.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed in this game. A lot of balance issues. However, in some patch notes, like some stuff that they did balance were necessary. Some of them were. Like, I'll give you an example. One of them was, you remember back then, where you can kind of, like, dash a lot, despite the fact you had no stamina left. They took that out. You remember people would spam Super God Fist, like it would be God Fist, then they'll dash towards you, hit you, God Fist or something. You were able to use an evasive or just Z-vanish out of it after you after people use not bad moves like Savage Strike or God Fist. We have Trunks' grab. That got nerfed where you can actually use an evasive a little bit through it. That's why you don't see any Trunks players anymore. We got Fake Blast. That got nerfed like 3 times. But yeah, there's a lot of changes in the... No, I freaking got the freaking pick a freak. Wait, hold on. That's like the 5th time I forgot.
Sup?
I keep telling myself to pick a freaking Freezer Soldier and I'm not. Also, no check notifications. Okay, so this was actually dumber than I thought it would be. Okay, let's go ahead and Orange Slide nerfed as well. Yeah, that one. Orange Slide, that one was because the beginning of it did so much damage. People would just spam Orange Slide, Orange Slide, Orange Slide, Orange Slide, and you would usually see it on like Namekians. You usually see it on them. This is also back when fake death was still a thing. People would just spam that move to get off it, to get away from anything. That move, timed right, could even go through the entirety of Marbling Drop, which made no sense, but it happened. Now I feel like one of the dumber nerfs, no, not nerf, one of the dumber buffs in this game was Dodon Ray. The fact that that move uses no key. Even at the event that you took out key canceling in this game, people would still use backflip. People would still use Dodon Ray in order to get out of this stuff as an alternative. Because both of them use no key. Now, if Dodon Ray acted the same as acted the same as it did before, and Backflip took 1 bar of ki, you wouldn't see a single Goku running around. Because every Goku that fights you has Backflip and a blue coat on. Each and every one of them. Alright, now before I forget this time, I'm going to pick a Frieza soldier. Because I want to see how I do with them.
You feeling up to it?
And I freaking hate this loading screen. Not because of like the show, it's just the purple. Yes, I understand the concept of like the background is the same color, is the same flat color as like the shirt, but it bothers me. Punisher Drive was kind of annoying when it comes to for iframes, but nerfed. You still have a little bit of iframes when you do the back dash from it. In fact, you can actually go through certain ultimates if you actually do the back dash from that. I've actually done so before on some of my videos, like in regards to the Ada Instinct videos. Who the heck is yelling? Hold on, am I getting tired of this? Oh, gee, that guy. Don't mind me.
Quit giving me trouble.
Oh, bully, get away from me. Keep talking. Hold on, I'm not talking to me. He's talking to me again right now.
Trouble. Won't get away with that.
This man actually blocked me to the point where he actually broke up our stamina. That's actually something more commendable. No, I know what you do. You're getting right close to me. It's like a sneak attack. Man. You know, try to go out. So I know you're a little plan. This man dashed through each and every one of those. This man swears he's Wesker from freaking Resident Evil.
Take that.
I can't hit him with him dashing like this. Well, it's like the other guy ran away, so I couldn't get a clean hit on top of. I totally forgot about unbanishable, like charge, yeah, like square triangle, charge triangle, stamina break, like the Mirror Earthling one. Yep, that was one. That's why they nerfed that one. And thank God. I actually managed to get more points than the second person, which doesn't make any sense, but we'll go with it.
It still needs something.
I'm glad they nerfed it because some of these people got really upset through the community. In fact, yeah, that one, a lot of people got upset because now the one some people actually got upset about again when it comes to combo nerfs was the female Saiyans. The damage output was nerfed because people would spam the 4 triangle, like 2 square if not 3 square, and then dash forward, and then they would just loop the combo. It did massive damage, especially during transformations, so they nerfed it. But as a result, they nerfed just about all their damage. So when they're fighting
People
characters,
of Conton City, have you been to the Hero Coliseum yet?
so when female Saiyans are fighting top tier characters like Bardock, Hit, Cooler, like heck, even if they're fighting someone like Gogeta, they're gonna have an extremely rough time because of that nerf. Male Saiyan triangle damage too. Yeah, the triangle damage is also pretty, it's especially during transformations as well. Again, nowadays people try to do Super Saiyan God, and they try to time the combo right so they can do a massive amount of damage. Especially the one where they kind of like knock you back, dash towards you, and do the upwards kick. That does a lot of damage. Again, they nerfed it, but at the same time, we have Super Saiyan God, we have Broly's Super Soul, this ought to make things interesting. We have that one as well. Like, hold on. Well, actually, first off.
Hey, it's me, Goku! Greetings.
Because this character has this ought to make it interesting. Hold on. Here's somebody with a reinforcement skill. I think she'll do. Don't use that meta anymore. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, like, I remember that at a time people use triangle key cancel, because it would just be like triangle key blast to keep you in there for like pretty much while your stamina broken the entire time. So here's how I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay. So around 2,000 damage on that one, 5,000 damage on the other. Okay, I need her to do this 10 times. But yeah, like after getting 10 particular like Super Soul buffs, it starts doing the damage it used to. And that's why this Super Soul exists. For people who either spam who, or in case you want that female singing damage back with interest. Yeah, that's what happens. Like you just pretty much need, like you just pretty much need massive buffs from this particular Super Soul. That's all I mentioned interesting. Again, if you're finding somebody who you know is gonna have like mock dash or anything with a reinforcement skill, people who abuse stuff like that, just use this Super Soul, and then you can start doing damage like before. In fact, hold on. They're doing two, like they're doing 2 full health bars. Even moves like that do massive damage. And that's also why, hold on. See, he goes just like this too. Hold on. Here we go. You say use topos because of the increased, yeah, topos is cool too. But the thing is, you also have less defense, so people can use stuff like Petrifying Spit into a move like Soul Punisher and off you instantly. See, hold on. I'm gonna go to the regular thing. So basically, let's see here. Hold on. Oh, that's why. It's because she's... Hold on. I gotta get her standing. Okay. So around 5,100. Again, I'm just testing this thing and then I'm gonna probably go back to the raid. It might not be for too much longer, maybe like a few, maybe like 2-3 more.
Justice is nothing to me. I have made my choice.
But yeah, this is just a little thing because again, right now I'm seeing the damage between these two. This is without this other resisting buff. So around an extra of, so that's an extra 500 points of damage. It's like a 10%, wait, if I can get that wrong. But yeah, you get the point. You lose an additional like 500 more points of health. And sometimes it counts. Now there are certain races that I have not seen with this automatic this is super soul buff like female Majins. That one will probably be more scarier than anything. I swear to God, if I see one more Walter White creation, I keep seeing him in Breakers, I like seeing him here.
Sup?
Request. Okay, it might be just like one more time, if not two more. Because again, I don't want to milk this particular stream or anything. All I wanted to get was just the points necessary to get all the stuff, which I actually got relatively faster than I had actually anticipated. Rad's customization so broken, no combo damage and loops. Yeah, that's why Rad's got nerfed too. Wait, did it disconnect? Yeah, it disconnected. I wasn't looking. I was looking at the phone. But I say, like, again, right now the things are all audio. It's not on chat audio, so it's on audio, so I can hear everything from the left ear.
Sup?
Checking notifications. Nothing there. Just making sure. Okay. Again, we're gonna probably do like one more, if not two more. No rooms found, huh? I guess I'm gonna have to create a room and find some people. But yeah, there actually was a combo. I think that Reddit's had. I think it was square triangle. If not a couple squares in the triangle where he does this like X sign with his hands. Like when you're doing that, like when the other person's like stunned for a long time, he could literally just loop that. Now, a lot of people didn't know about it, but there have been maybe a very small handful of people that did it. One of them was actually my friends. Now, he didn't normally use that on people though. He just showed just how broken that his combos can actually be, and never to underestimate a Raditz. Can't speak. Never to underestimate a Raditz player. Speaking of Raditz, I'm surprised he's not in Breakers. Like, they put the front with the shotgun in there, but not Raditz, who's literally the person who killed him. Full square triangle, yeah. And then some characters actually have square triangle cancels. One of them was Final Form Mirror, the other one was Ribrianne. One of those characters I actually liked though. The other one I think should not have been in this game. With Saturday Crash and Double Sunday. Yeah. People don't use Shining Friday like that. Like Shining Friday, like I actually used that move to cancel other people's moves, like just to mess with them. That was also in the highlight videos I made a while ago. And 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I remember PKC from something. But yeah, Saturday Crash, yeah, people can just stun you with that. A lot of people don't even use rats for Saturday Crash. They always use a male Earthling to do that because when you use that particular freeze move, it reset. See, some people do that to reset their limit burst timer. Same thing with paralyzed key blast. Just be triangle, charge key blast, and then just loop it. Yeah, it's very annoying. There's very few ways to get away from it. Very few. When you do a full square triangle, you'll get your key bar back like it was infinitely non-stop. Yep. Again, I can imagine. But I say like, and that's not even including some of the other super souls and some of the other skills he has as a custom mentor. And me, I don't really go to Reddit that often, so I would actually have to check again. I see somebody wants to be Gohan over there in the back so badly over there. And that person over there, who's right next to me, looks like a... It's not a bad idea. You just reminds me of something. Alright, Topo. One last time. I'm surprised the only one who uses rats for no respects. And you see, people. That's the thing. People disrespect Raditz because what? He's like a tutorial character with every game, where he gets his chest blasted by a special beam cannon each and every time. Same thing with how people disrespect Yamcha when he gets caught by surprise. Like freaking Chaozu self-destructed on Nappa and did nothing. Nobody mentions that. I thought so like he was still fighting. Oh, everybody is not. Hold on. But yeah, people disrespect certain characters because of what happens in the anime. As for some people, once they find one thing broken about that character, everybody wants to play that character. And that is why you see so many cooler players running around. Because they found a couple busted things about him, and I was seeing a bunch of them flocking around. It's funny because there actually have been Raditz players who actually have given me a tough time. And I swear, who did that? Freaking... Do people just have some sort of thing with auto health and stamina recovery little burst or something? Cause I see like that would want to be in the name of the stream. Auto health and stamina recovery little burst. Just about just composition balance out with super strong normal buff damage. I suddenly defeated some toxic kids with his broken meta. Now, me, when I fight a lot of people that choose meta, like my usual go-to is my female reference, Sakura, because her preset is literally a trial and error preset of all the bull I fought in this game. The only thing she had for a while that wasn't exactly a counter to anything was just full Power Ranger, which is like back then one of the weakest ultimates in the game, next to Dragon Fist and I think ×4 and Super Black coming in there, which by the way I'm happy that got nerfed, because I remember people used that over the Rose version because it acted just like it and it did just as much damage. That nerf was necessary. Yeah, try to swing. Okay.
Pay for this.
I was got 7,000.
You're certainly nothing to write home about. Are you feeling okay?
Oh, can it, Fidel? I got freaking first place. Heck, could give me a D-ranking force trying to insult me like that was nothing to write home about.
Hey everybody, I'm starting a special class soon. You don't want to miss it now, do you guys?
Alright, so here's what's up. I'm about to close out the stream now. I have a few reasons, but you know, the main one is the fact that I already got the points necessary to get everything for this particular raid. I don't want to milk the stream or make it longer than it has to be. But in regards to these patches, I will probably make that a community post in a few minutes, if not very soon. But yeah, like this type of discussion I do want to have again, but again, I'll probably put it in the community post. So with that, I'll pretty much see you guys in the next stream, or whether I pre-record something. It's likely going to be the latter because there's like a couple of breakers videos I had to put out. But yeah. Man, I'm going to see y'all later.